Hey everybody, good morning. This is Teddy Lim from Project Limitless. Today is day 7 of my video come up challenge. Today I wanted to talk to you about tracking and a very interesting observation that I noticed about what makes Facebook tick, right? So every time I make a post, I actually put in a tracker in there. One of them is a really good one called Bitly, and Bitly is actually a link shortener that actually makes your link shorter, and it actually gives you the added advantage of seeing how many people click it. And all good marketers do that. All good marketers, all professional marketers track what they do. Pretty much like a scientist. You know, they figure out what it is that they're doing, what it is that is getting the market's reaction, so they can adjust their behavior in the future to maximize profitability. And so, yeah, last night I posted this picture about a composite of an Asian girl on my Facebook wall, right? And to be more specific, it's actually a facial composite of a beauty queen, but not just any ordinary beauty queen. It's actually a facial composite of the 2013 Miss Korea contestant. I'm not sure if it's through Miss Universe or Miss World, but it's Miss Korea. And what ended up happening is I actually broke a record for my highest click-through rate on Facebook for a Facebook post, where my previous record was 98 clicks on a single post. And right now, as I just recently checked it, I actually have 121 clicks so far in only a span of 8 hours or so, or 10 hours or so, or however how long I slept for. So that's interesting. That's very interesting to me. You know, how people are so fascinated about people's faces. You know, it's there has to be a science to it. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm very curious about why, as people, we're very on a deep down gut level, curious about how people look like. I don't know. It kind of brings me back to when I was studying social dynamics. You know, there is a very famous social scientist. I would call him a social scientist by the name of Eric von Markovic, that you should look up, where he pretty much came up with the assumption or the theory that all human behavior is motivated by our replication, and survival and replication value. So there's two things: the survival and replication value. So for women, I think a big deal of their survival and replication value comes from the way they look, right? Because it's the way they look is how they would find a mate, what kind of mate they will find, and whether that mate is going to be powerful enough in order to maximize the potential of replicating, or in other words, having kids, raising those kids, and providing a comfortable life. For men, fortunately for us, we don't have to rely as much on genetics when it comes to the way we look, because we are more, gifted with more intellectual prowess, or at least the opportunity to actually be able to work through our intellect and our connections, our ability to make strategic alliances with people around us, right? So I'm very curious what your thoughts are on this video or on that post that I did, um, and I really want you to connect and comment on this post. What do you think? What is it about faces that actually makes people click through and gave me massive results on at least on my little social experiment here? Okay, and what does it mean for marketing to you as a marketer? If you're in sales and marketing, what does it mean for you? Go ahead and click on the link below. Let's connect on Facebook and share your thoughts. All right, cheers.